Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel. But today I have a flip through video of two brand new Hatchet Heroes mystery color by number books. So we have horses, like the Disney horses, iconic. This is a volume I've been really excited about just because I'm so nosy about the images and like Disney horses are just iconic. So we have horses and then we have the Smurfs volume 2, which is so cool to see. I can't believe the first volume of this book came out like a year ago. I honestly, don't tell anyone, I haven't colored in it, but maybe that'll change. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted by the time maybe number 3 comes along, maybe, if that's a thing, next year. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just making a joke. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to be flipping through these two mystery color by number books today. As per usual, these are spoiler videos, so if you don't want to see solutions for any of these, please click away now. But we're going to start with the horses and then move on to the Smurfs Volume 2. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this flip through video and let's get right on into it. Okay, let's go ahead and start with horses. Disney horses. So this book has 50 images, which is less, but also like, I feel like more typical of what's been coming out recently from Hatchet Heroes. But this book is set up like a tiny bit differently. Not like set up differently, but let me just show you guys. So if I flip to a random page, this is how the, I guess, quote unquote, double page spread looks now. So you have the image on one side that, you know, you're coloring, you have your normal scribbly lines that turns into a beautiful Disney image. We have the color code down here, but then on the left side of the page, we have the color palette that's the same as the bottom. And this is just an easier way to try and test out your colors so you don't have to mark up the bottom here. You can write down all the colors that you use. It's just built in for you in this book, which is so cool. That does mean that this won't have any double page spreads, and you really can't use alcohol markers in these books. I wouldn't really recommend that regardless, but you really shouldn't use alcohol markers because then it would bleed onto the next page. But I wanted to point out this before we actually got into the solutions. So let me go ahead and hop on into the solutions. The Disney horses, this is iconic. This is hilarious in the best way possible. I am so curious how many different Disney movies are represented in this book, simply because like how many of the Disney movies have horses? Like obviously we have a good spread here. We have like, I don't know, Cinderella, Brave, Frozen, Tangled, Mulan. We apparently a lot more variety of Disney horses than I would have anticipated. If you guys are curious about the distribution of movies, I guess, in this book, or any of the books, in my description box, I always have linked a spreadsheet that I created. I haven't updated it yet with this book yet, but basically I have all of the Walt Disney animated films going along the, I believe, left side of the spreadsheet, and then going across the top of the spreadsheet, I have all of the different color by number books in the Disney ones, and I let you know what page that a movie is on in a book. That didn't make a lot of sense. Click on the spreadsheet, you'll understand. I need to figure out a better way to explain that because I know exactly what it is in my head, but explaining it is a completely different ball game. But oh, this is so fun. Oh, I love that Cinderella one. I also really love this Mickey one. Weirdly enough, not all of the books will have Mickey in the gang, but I love when they do have him. That being said, there are very specific Mickey and Friends volumes, but I think it's cool whenever they incorporate it into the books like this. But if you're looking to purchase these coloring books, I purchased these off of a website called Lyrica. It is a French bookstore website, totally legit. I've been purchasing off them for a few years at this point, and I will have the books listed down below. If it's your first time purchasing from Lyrica, I do have I believe it's 5% discount code. I do get a small kickback in terms of website credit, so definitely no pressure to use it if you don't want to. There are, I am sure, other discount codes out there, other creators that have discount codes. I'm not entirely sure what other discount codes they offer in terms of like just website in general. I never really see them, but that does not mean they don't exist. So just as a little FYI in case you're looking to make your very first purchase off of Lyrica. Otherwise, you can totally buy these coloring books off of Amazon France. This book, or these books originate, I believe, in France. That's why they're all in French. See, there's a horse in Onward. I didn't know that. I've seen Onward. I just don't recall there being a horse. It's been a while. You can also get it off of Amazon US as well. I don't really, you know, scout them out. Is that really the word I want to use? I don't really like, yeah, I guess, I can't think of the word. I don't look for them on the US Amazon store, so I'm sure, though, I know they do sell some of them. I don't know about all of them. Anyways, it's been a long day, you guys, can't you tell? Look how fun these images are. So yeah, there are 50 in this book instead of 100, which is totally fine. I'm really intrigued, honestly, by the fact that some of these books now are 50 images instead of 100, like why we ended up switching to that method for the most part. Some of the books do still have 100. I mean, we're gonna look at the Smurfs and that's gonna have 100 images. I will say that, like, on a spread like this, I would look at these images. Oh, I guess we do have a double page spread in here. I didn't think we had any. 29 to 30. Hold on. I really didn't think we had any, because I was wondering, like, how would we end up with a double page spread if we have the testing color testing pages. Let me see, 29 to 30. Okay, so this is the double page spread. Looks like a normal double page spread. Do we have a color testing thing for this then? We don't. Okay, 29 to 30, because that's a double page spread, you're not gonna get a color testing sheet. That's very, very interesting. Of course, the color code will still be on the bottom, but so why is this the only double page spread, but then like this, like 31 isn't a double page spread? Like it's like one of the halves. I find that really interesting, why they would do that. I'm not sure, honestly. Okay. Very, very interesting, and yeah, like these as well. Huh, I wonder if like maybe that's a misprint and they meant to keep it all single pages. I'm gonna look quickly at the, no, there are a couple. I missed a couple more double page spreads. No, yeah, 3 to 4, 11 to 12, 20 to 21. What the heck? Okay, apparently I just missed double page spreads. Okay, I absolutely lied. I apologize. There are double page spreads, but why are some of them actual double page spreads, but like some of them that look like they should be aren't? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm just very curious why that's a thing. I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's just move on. Anyways, yeah, a lot of Mickey and Friends. Oh, this one movie. Shoot, I can never remember the name of this. I think it's The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, I think. I just am so just like enamored by how many Disney horses there are. I mean, horses are iconic in the Disney films. I just, you know, wouldn't have expected it. I do really like this page particularly. I love Mickey and Minnie on the carousel. That's super fun. And how hilarious when we turn the page, we're only gonna have one solution to just take up the last page of solutions, which is this one. Oh, that's beautiful. Frozen 2. That's very, very pretty. I love Elsa. It's very pretty. I love the colors in the background of that one, and the horse is really beautiful. So yeah, that is the last of the solutions, and over here what I was looking at before is a tracker. If you enjoy tracking all of your finished pages, you can go ahead and color these in as you're coloring the book, and you can keep track of which pages you've completed. So anyways, that was a roller coaster, but that is Disney horses. Let's go ahead and move on into the Smurfs Volume 2. Alrighty, can we just like talk about this cover? Because like, hello, I love it. Okay, let's go ahead, hop into the solutions on this one. This book is different than the other book in the sense that you don't have the color testing pages in this book. There are 100 images, so every front and back is filled with an actual mystery page. So let's go ahead and hop into the back here. These images are so, so, so fun. I love this style of artwork. This is the artist. Yeah, this is Alexander Karam. He has a very distinct style, very similar. There's another artist, Jeremy Mares. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. They have a very similar style. They tend to do a lot of black outlining on their pages. So like the main, you know, Smurfs friends and all that stuff will be outlined in black. And then it's almost like you're filling in a coloring page from then once you outline the page, if that makes sense. Like obviously the whole thing is a coloring page, but it's like once you get the black line work done, it's like a normal coloring page, if that makes sense. So We do have some double page spreads in this book, which are some pretty intense double page spreads, I feel like. There's a couple in particular, more in like the 50s of the pages, that are definitely a little bit more, what's the word? Just like difficult, detailed. But no, I really love how these coloring books have really branched out from Disney, and you know, they've done the Smurfs, they've done Looney Tunes, they've done Ice Age, which is still hilarious to me. Like, again, just things I wouldn't have thought about. Soonish, they're releasing a Care Bears version. Of course, I got my hands on it, don't you guys worry. Well, I don't have it yet, but I pre-ordered it, so when that comes in, I will be sharing. But some of these pages are not too detailed, but some of them are. This double page spread doesn't look too bad. This one, I feel like, could be a time commitment. Oh yeah, I mean, can we look at this? Just look at this. Oh my goodness. This one particularly, honestly, all of them would take me out, right? Like, I would be working on this whip for like 3 years if I worked on any of these, but I mean, it's so cool. And I love seeing everyone's finishes on Instagram. I follow some colorists who strictly color out of these books, and their pages always look phenomenal. And then I'm always like inspired. I'm like, I want to start coloring. And so I do for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, never mind, mine won't look as good. And then I'm like, I'm done. I know a lot of people do like using acrylic paint markers on these pages. I think that's a really good idea. It's something I have yet to try. You also can use water-based markers. That's usually what I use. So like Crayola Super Tips, there's some Staedtler markers. Those are really nice. They will have streaking though, but they won't bleed through the pages. Alcohol markers, like I was talking about earlier, those are kinds of markers that would definitely bleed through the pages, and you don't want to use that. You definitely want to avoid it. Colored pencils is another medium you could use. I know people that do use colored pencils, but it'll take a little bit more effort to get like a opaque finish from colored pencils, because they just tend to be a little bit lighter. In general, I feel like markers are just the better option if you want something really opaque. But I have never tried colored pencils in these books. I fear that I am too lazy for that, but I, again, have seen really beautiful finishes with colored pencils as well. The only medium I've actually tried in these books are water-based markers, but yeah, for the black outlining part of it, these are so intense. For the black outlining part, I do tend to use the a black acrylic paint marker. It's the Arteza black acrylic paint marker, and I mean, I enjoy using that for sure. But yeah, I mean, eventually I would like to try paint markers. I feel like I can't necessarily justify them because I just don't know how often I would even use them, like at all. Because I'm just not coloring very often. If you're new here, I'm more of a diamond painter. I did start out my channel in adult coloring, and I started, you know, flipping these coloring books on my channel. Then I discovered diamond painting, which if you are coming from adult coloring and have never diamond painted before, listen, I highly recommend checking out some of my diamond painting content, because you don't think you'd get addicted, but then you do. It's like one of the best hobbies ever, but I digress. So I don't know where I was going with that. I think I was just saying that I don't think I would use the acrylic paint markers that often. So I haven't really bought them. This is a super not detailed page. That's super cool. I also feel like you would run out of your blues pretty quickly in this book because of all the Smurfs being blue. But oh, I really like that one a lot. That's super cool. I really love the detailed pages. Like, I love them. I envision these as diamond paintings, but they're not. Obviously, you have to color them. You can't diamond paint them. But how cool would it be as a diamond painting? Oh man, that would be awesome. But I really love like the finished result. Like, I love how bright and colorful these images are. But yeah, they take a lot of time to color. These pages are definitely, if you have patience, I don't have any. I mean, I feel like I do for some stuff. I have it for diamond painting. I don't really have it for coloring at the moment, and it really hasn't been there for coloring over the last couple of years. But anyways, really, really detailed pages. The double page spreads in this book are definitely more detailed. This one's not awful, but I say that now. I feel like it definitely, if I were to start working on it, I'd be like, no, Michaela, that is really detailed. So yeah. I mean, but honestly, like, hours of entertainment out of these coloring books. So let me know in the comments, is this a coloring book that you picked up? Adding it to the wish list, going to pick it up now that you've seen a flip through? I definitely want to know all the things. This is the page I was thinking of, because what is going on? It's almost Where's Waldo for, I don't know, coloring. I don't know why that reminds me of a Where's Waldo scene, but wow, that is so much detail. There's a page in one of the Disney Mystery Color by Number books. I think it's volume, ooh, it's either 10, 11, or 12. No, I don't think it's 12. I think it's 10 or 11. I'm leaning toward it's 11. It's like the first page, it's a double page spread, and it's of the Encanto house, and it's like so many small details, and I recently have ended up on the side of TikTok of people doing that page specifically, and they use these like acrylic like gel pens. I think they're like acrylic paint marker gel pens, basically. And the final image looks incredible, but I'm sitting here like, oh my god, I could never. But I'll do like, you know, 100 by 60 centimeter diamond painting. So listen, to each their own. To each their own on what makes them feel the most relaxed. But I definitely appreciate all of the artwork in these books. And maybe one day I will feel like a double page spread is right up my alley. I don't want to work on it, but I'm not going to act into Lululand right now and pretend that I'm going to be working on one anytime soon, because I know realistically that's not going to happen. These two go really well together. Got the mushrooms on both of them. How fun. How many Smurfs films are there? I don't know. I remember seeing one in theaters like a while ago, but I don't know how many are even out. I love the one with the dragon. That is so cute. I don't know any of these people's or Smurfs names. I have no idea. I know nothing about the Smurf franchise aside from the fact that I've probably seen a movie or two like once. But I really love this volume because it is such bright and colorful images, and not all the volumes end up that way. Even pages like this, I mean, you have a lot of darkness going on in this background, but like this part's really bright and colorful, and that's just a part of the artwork because it looks like they're walking through a cave. They're walking through some sort of cave thing. But like most of these pages are really bright and colorful, and some of them have pretty decently large color palettes. Some of them aren't too bad color palette wise. I don't know. I feel like at this point with a lot of the newer books, you're gonna find a lot of pages that have bigger color palettes. I feel like with the more detailed artwork, that's just kind of what you're gonna get. This is cool. That's a really pretty background, and actually so is this one. And this one. I love like the sunset-y vibed backgrounds. I mean, this one I guess isn't really a sunset, but it's purple and it's pretty. So, I don't know. Really, really fun. Okay, and here is the last little spread of images. I love how we end on like something that is just definitely not too detailed. Maybe start with page number 97. And then we end on a double page spread, which again doesn't look like awful, but I don't know. Not like I would do it right now, but that is the last page of this book with the solutions. Once again, we have our tracker over here. The double page spreads are indicated by bigger boxes, and yeah, you guys, I think that's it for this flip through video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.